All right, we're gonna change some tires on this thing. I mean, I don't want this video to be changing tires. We're gonna be changing the seat out. That's what I really want to show you. So, yeah, let's see if we can get these tires off here. As you can see, one of them's this one here is flat. I need to dang, that's bigger than that, bigger than 19, so that's a little crazy. Okay, this is coming on. Well, of course, it's gonna be this crap. I saved them tires off that. That's a 19 also. That should have been a 21. Alright, well, we're gonna be looking for 21, I think. These guys can put on the John Deere. Maybe not that one, but we'll have to take off the. They got spacers on there too. I don't need spacers, I don't think. I like that better. This tires are skinny. I'll be able to get up closer to the house. Around trees and stuff easier. I definitely didn't need them spacers. That's for sure. The tires are these are 18 by 6.5 by 8, and them are 18 8 by 8. So all right, well, one's done. That's all we need to show you. We're gonna do the seat here in a second. Yeah, a little funny looking back there, but I bought them tires for that yellow club car. Yeah, see how narrow it looks. And no, not club car, but Cub Cadet. That's what it was. And I ended up using or got rid of that thing because it was junk. I took the motor off of it, stuck it on here. We're going to take the battery out of that Simplicity and stick it here because that battery just isn't strong enough to crank this motor over. It's not enough cold cranking amps. Hopefully it's enough to crank over that Simplicity. It should be, but we'll see. So pretty much, here's the seat. Let's get you guys around here. That garage door, man, being open, the light sucks. Yeah, let me go ahead and shut her all the way. All right, well, we're gonna check out the seat. That's supposed to be like a universal for the forklift, and it's got supposed to have the armrest. It's adjustable, so it will slide forward and back. Yeah, buddy. Fun. We gotta put the whole thing together too. Where's the cover for this side at then? Well, that ain't right. Okay, we'll set that there. That's got the nuts and bolts in her. This is supposed to be pretty straightforward. I got the thing on over Amazon, so I don't want to take that cushion off and remove plastic now. Come on. Look at that. You goofies. Well, that sucks. But heck, might as well just leave the plastic on it. Look how big that backrest is. And we got the seat. The seat's got the track right there too with it. Already on it. Man, I don't want to sit here and have to fight them. But I guess we're going to take that stuff off. We got Phillips screws holding the seat to the frame. So we're going to have to find my Phillips screwdriver. Phillips. If I can find it. I may just leave that plastic on there. Man, I don't really want to, but I don't have my drill bit or my Phillips bit for my screwdriver. Let's see how long this takes. But come on. Yeah, that was kind of dumb of them doing that, but I guess whatever. I'm hoping these bolt holes line up. They should. I would assume. If not, we're going to have to drill some holes. We'll just do this one and then I'll do the other one off camera. And then we'll have to put this thing together. Come on. Come on. Well, what the heck? Is there any more screws in there? There she comes. There she goes. Let me just take the plastic up off of her. Yeah, I guess we should have took them out. Yeah, pull them out. And so just reverse the process. All right, let's see how we gotta take this off here. A couple little bolts. Yeah, not the right bolts or right socket. I've got to get this cleaned up. I'm like over this mess. A lot of stuff's a mess. The house is a mess. This place is a mess. I think that's the 13. Or is that the 12? Yeah, that's the 13. I'd like to have the spring still in there. Keep the spring on there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to unless I steal the bolts and stuff. That hurt. That hurt just a little bit. There's that. I don't know why that lock didn't stay locked in there. Here's the springs. Let me take this other spring off here. Wonder how I get that out of there. You know what? We'll see if we can mount this onto the thing or not. Wow, that's it truly sucks. That made some noise. All right, well, we'll do that. We'll take these, stick these here. We've got these. Now, we got the whole plate. We may end up seeing if we can stick this whole plate on that, on this other thing. And then that way, we can have the whole spring seat. Let's see. Nope, she won't. She won't line up. I don't believe it's going to line up with that. So we're going to have to figure out seat things here. She ain't going to line up with that either on there. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We've got to figure out how we're going to make that fit. I don't know. It's going to be a heck of a thing to try to get to feet. Now let's set this seat down. Ew. Do like that. So we're gonna be doing a lot of. Let's stick that right there like that. Stick that right there like that. Let's see, how's this? Yeah, let's move him over there. Let's see. That will go like that. That will go like that. Okay, so we'll be able to get this front bolts in. We're gonna have to drill our own holes. Are we gonna get it? Yeah, we can get them in there. Look at that. So we'll be able to just basically drill our own holes, and I think we'll be able to possibly use this somehow to get this to still be springy. Man, my back hurts. All right, so let me do some figuring out here, and we'll try to figure out. I can go ahead and put these here, just bolt all the way through. They're carriage bolts, so I can just stick them through here this way and bolt these on. And then we'll have to do the front ones too somehow. Yeah. So we'll and then we'll just have to drill some holes through here. And yeah, that should be good. We'll let's see. Let me set that up. We'll just go like that. Let's go. Here we go. We'll have to just line them up just like that. We'll try to get this straight with this part here. Get that kind of centered right here. Get it centered right there between that thing. And then we'll be able to mark them, and then we'll just drill them holes out. So, and if we have to shim up the front, we can, because I can get some mounts or something, and may even use the other piece or something. Shoo, here we go. All right, so basically I just went and drilled the holes to match where, and then just gotta get through there just to match where I showed you, and then bolted this carriage bolt through there, and I'm gonna try to get this carriage bolt through here. There she goes. And then we're just gonna, then we'll just button that up. I'll have to get new lock nut bolts for that though. But right there, boom. But I think we're gonna have to find some way to shim up definitely have to shim up the front somehow. Let's see, we got a thing, so we'll have to we'll probably have to get some longer bolts, and we'll have to get some longer bolts there, and maybe we can get, let's see what's that bolts up. Bolt that and just drill right through that, and I think that's what we'll do. We'll just bolt that, and then we'll stick the bolts through here and there and call it good. I think she'll be fine. Let's see what I do with the other bolts here. No, let's just go ahead and run them bolts right back through there. Kind of bolt that through there. Where that other carriage bolt go we had. We can find that other carriage bolt like that, whatever we did with it. And then we'll just drill holes right through that, and we'll call that good. Slide that whole way about to there, wherever that lands, and just call it good. You can't find the other nut, whatever we did with it. Yeah, buddy. Okay, get that on there. Let's we just gotta make sure that this is gonna be boom. I think that's perfect. Look at that. Lines up perfect. And check her out. Yeah, I think she's going to be perfect. Yeah. I just have to find that other nut. I may have one in the drawer here. I just got to make sure it's a lock nut. I thought for sure. I think I got one right here. Let's see. Okay, let's go. Yep. All right, well, we're going to tighten them down. I'm wondering if I should just slide that back to match that right there. Or what should I do? What do you guys think? Should I put it right here? Where it's going to be kind of hard to get to that, but I think that's where I'm going to put it. Right where it used to be. You can tell where it used to be. Right there. And then we'll just, it looks funny, but it's going to look funny if I slide it forward too. So we're going to stick it right there. Because if I go in, I think we're going to put it right about there. Even with the back of the, even with this one. We'll tighten this one up first because it's already, just tighten it up just a little bit. And then we'll get this moved back to be flush with that one. Right there. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and loosen that down. Well, that's what I call a good eyeball. She may be a little crooked. I think she's a little crooked. Let's see, how bad is she? I can get a tape measure and kind of eyeball it, but you know what? It's just a seat. Yeah, I think that needs to go forward there a little bit. Well, I'm going to say we're going to call that good right where she's at. So we'll have to scoop that back a little bit right about there. Now, it sucks. I'm going to move it forward some. I'm going to move it forward some. Just because I don't like the and then if I move this forward there, This here gives me an easier way to eyeball that thing to make sure she's fitting. That way I know she's straight. Yeah, she's a little off. Dang it. Let's see how she looks now. Yeah, we're gonna call that good. It's just a seat. It's just a seat, guys. No reason to get your panties in a bunch over seats. Yeah. We all know. Man, my back hurts. Well, we need to push that back to there. You piece of crap. I have some. I don't have any. There's one carriage bolt. I should have had another one. I thought. Yeah, I do. Cool. But I don't have any lock washers for it. Man, I've got the shakes. I don't know why, but it's pretty shaky. Let's see. Ooh, there's a lock nut right there. So there's a washer. I have another one of these washers. I'm gonna have to get another. I'll have to get another lock nut somewhere, probably from work or something. All right, well, let's get these in there. And of course, some are too big. So let's go ahead and just do what we're gonna do. Just be done with it. Man, I got the shakes pretty bad. That sucks. Let me make sure that these are gonna fit. Nope. Well, guys, we're just gonna have to make do with what we got. And I'll worry about lock nuts later. Why ain't you going in there? Come on, oh shaky from a flea. For some reason I've got the shakes and it's not good. No wonder I had the wrong bolt. Or the wrong nut anyways. Or yeah, the wrong bolt. Oh, where you go? Where you go? You know what? I'd rather use these, if you ask me. Is there another one of them? Oh man, these shakes are bad. Okay, where's the there's one. They're long. I don't really want to use the long ones. Yeah, these shakes are pretty bad. Crazy. Crazy. I think I gotta have an 11. This should be 11. Nope, that's freaking 10. Let's just make sure. Yeah, I gotta have an 11. So, man, these shakes are bad. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop here for a second while I go get find this 11. All right, I got some 11 millimeters here. I think they're supposed to be 7/16, but yeah, that suck. All right, that one's on there. Get this other one on there. Whew, man. I'm shaky bad. I don't know why. No, I am not a diabetic or anything like that. Oh, man. Come on. Trying to put a washer and a nut both on these at the same time. Whew. All right. Let's see. Let's get this. Let's get this. Oh, come on. You mean? Man, back's hurting. Well, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man? No, she's tight. All right. Well, I don't know. Well, I think we take these out. You both get it out. What size is that? 12. It's 13 or something? Yeah. Wrong way. No, there should be 12. So they're 12. Why that didn't fit on there? There we go. Oh man, I tell you, I don't like shaking the way I am, and I'm freaking sweating. sweating pretty bad. Probably thirsty. Well, I mean, I'm thirsty, but all right, let's go ahead and pick that up. Move that forward. Right there is perfect. I think that's perfect. You can't beat that. Well, let's see how the handle go. No. Let's see it. It goes here. Okay. And we got to get the screws and put that in. Ain't worried about yet. I'm going to put this other side on. And, yeah, buddy. Nice seat. I think it's like $80 or something like that. $78. Come on. Having troubles, guys. Troubles. It didn't come with no structures, though. So you guys just gonna have to kind of figure that one out yourself. So, I mean, it's can be done. We got this old springy. And then we got armrest to put on too. So that goes over to that side. This one goes over to here. Let's top bolt in. I'm gonna say them go on the inside, guys, because it won't go on the outside. If it does, it's gonna sit funny. All right, let's get this one started. All right. Well, I tell you what, it was pretty easy putting this on. I better keep my mouth shut till I get it all the way on. Hey now, see, I told you. Oh, it's got to go on the inside. I started putting it on the outside again. There we go. That can be a little tricky to get started. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm fighting her. I'm getting one for that simplicity too, one just like it. That way we'll have a nice bench. Nice bench to see. What the heck? Look. It shouldn't be that way. I wanted the lock going the other way. What the heck? I don't want them to fold down. I want them to be able to fold up. Ain't no way they're upside down. Are you serious? That's kind of... Well, that defeats the purpose. What in the Sam heck hills is up with that? I don't know. Let's see if we can investigate why that's doing that. Can we take that out and move it? Are they upside down? Man, we're gonna have to try to put them on the opposite side, I guess. I think they're goofy. It would be goofy. They are upside down. Okay, they upside down. I hope my mouth says it's going pretty easy, and there we go. Yep, they definitely upside down. Yeah, they're awful high. Wait a minute. Go that way. Go this way. Yeah, let's just stick them on and see what happens. Okay, what do I do with the other one here? Yeah, let me go get this other side started. Be a lot easier. Yeah, they were upside down for sure. They're a little high this way, but come on. Whew. It ain't so easy now. All right. Let's see. I dropped one. Good Lord. Come on. There we go. Is that and that? Now I just have to find the other bolt I just lost. There she is. I'm about lost her again. pushed all the way down. Well, we got her. The armrests are a little high. So I don't think I'm gonna get the same ones for the simplicity. But let's just see how it goes. Yeah, I can always turn these back now. Let's see, I need to scoot forward. Oh yeah, my feet sit up here comfortably. I can always lay back for some more. Yeah, I'm cruising. I just can't push them forward that far. Let's lift the seat up. Move the seat back a little bit. Forward, backwards, backwards, forwards. Hitting my gut, hitting my belly. Let's go back just a little bit more. Still hitting. There we go. My feet, oh yeah. My feet sit good up here, down there. The other seat, I was like, man, I couldn't reach them. I couldn't like stretch my legs out. Yeah, so. Yeah, so that's good. I don't like the armrest. I don't like. Yeah, I think the old armrest may end up going. But then again, I mean, who cares, right? Might end up just sticking this on there, putting them pads on there. But, I mean, it don't look the best. It ain't the greatest. But, man, you know what? It's my rider. And however I mow my grass is how I mow my grass. You guys see, I didn't get that plastic. I didn't take that off there. It's just too much work. Too many screws. So, but aftermarket little seat. They'll fit. Just a little bit of modifications. So they gave us some nuts and bolts for to mount the seat. Heck, I could have used them. I could have used them to mount the seat down. What was I thinking? Dummy. Let me get my screwdriver here. We're gonna screw this cover in real quick. This one here before we tighten the thing all the way down. Okay. Make sure we can get this one in there. There we go. I may end up just taking them springs off. Take the springs off, everything off, and just set the whole thing down on there. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Place to put a bolt over here. I can put a bolt in that part. Not one over here, but that'll keep that thing from moving. See if that thing's threaded or not. No, it's not threaded, but I can probably just stick a bolt right through there and color good. That one won't fit. That one fit. Yeah, that one will fit. I can put a nut right on there. Well, you guys, I think I think she's good. I think she is good to go. There's couple more things that I have to get done though on this. It's a park brake, which I don't care about the park brake, but we've got it dangling here down there. And what we need is a bolt that's got a shoulder bolt, so we can go through there and it'll be shouldered and then locked, and that will still be able to pivot. So that's where I'm going to leave this one. This is going to be a Thursday short one for you. Today's video, it went out at midnight. It was supposed to go out at 5:45 tonight, but I scheduled it wrong, obviously, and it come out early, which, whatever. However, so you guys got it early, big deal. I don't care. So, yeah, this is how we go into this one. Pretty much everything else is done with this, except for swapping the battery out for that one out of there and doing the part brakes. This one here's messed up too. This has got the wrong bolt in it. I'd get a new bolt for that too. I've got to change the exhaust over. She's melting that, which it's almost already got all melted out of the way, but it's loud. It's wore out. I'm wondering if I can get one that just another slip-on muffler that will slip on and it ain't all burn up. All right, well, we'll see you guys on the next one. If you will, subscribe and like, comment.